here's a little intro until I get one professionally done. Like, comment, and subscribe to join in on the fun. Hello, hi, welcome. Today we are in Orlando, Florida at a place that I super wanted to go to for the name alone. We're at Echo Base Collectibles. Echo Base being the station on Hoth where the Rebel Alliance gathered to plan attack. Yeah, you know, the little place on the ice planet with the computers and all that stuff where they like planned and sent people, yeah, that place. So the comic store, the collectible store is named after that. And here we have the sign, and there's also this sign here. Oops, here we go. With this little monster friend saying Toy Store Open. And Toy Store Open is a good thing because it's toys and it's open. So I'm gonna head in and check stuff out, and you should follow me. As we're walking around the front, there's a little Pokemon sign and a Kenner sign. And then it says, we sell vintage toys, lapel pins, art prints, stickers, and collectibles, and all those fun little logos there, which everyone enjoys. And there's also an embroidery store next door, and it says Rebel Reprints. I don't really know what the other places are, but let's look at toys. So walking in, we're taken to the section with all these cool prints and these little Lego heads. There's some business cards here, and so okay, the embroidery solutions is over here and Echo Base is over here. Oh, and a little C-3PO. This place has already won me over because there is a huge Hahn and Carbonite here that lights up with a little Salacious Crumb type guy up here, which is actually the one I got from Disney, and that's a cool box there with the trash monster. These prints are also really cool. You can buy them for $20 each. Ooh, and I was just looking at the side of the Hahn and Carbonite with the dials that light up. I really want one of these someday. It's a bucket list goal, but someday. Here's a case of the original Star Wars figures. So, a whole bunch of little guys in here. And on top there's a Jar Jar, and then the Hoth Ice Planet playset, and that's really neat. And then these giant action figures. I keep looking at these. Once I find a Han, I'm going to have to get one. I don't know who these guys are. Puglu from the Planet P. Look how cute he is. He's a little pug alien guy. Here he's blue. That's adorable. And here are all the Masters of the Universe sets that you could want with Skeletor atop, and you can see the sun shining behind. This is pretty neat. And with the sun shining, you can see this lighting up, unless it really does light up. Look at this Slimer. He's super cool with the Mickey ears, I assume. And here's the box down here. I'm not sure what this is called. There's the name there. Bear Brick. I like those. In this corner, there's a whole bunch of starting lineup figures and an autographed Yankees jersey, along with a case full of Pokemon cards. Oh, look at the cute little Pokemon plushies down there. Oh, and Cubone, my favorite Pokemon. And here's some more of the sports stuff that they have. I like how I just call it sports stuff. But there's baseball and football on the other wall. And then, along with the Pokemon cards, there's trading cards here. It looks like there's some wrestling and some football. And then some baseball and basketball up top. And beside the cards, look at these guys. Look at these figures. Alright, I have no idea about this team. I assume it's baseball, and it looks like it would be Tampa Bay maybe, but it's Han Longo, and I assume this was given out at like a baseball game. Look at him there, along with Luke and Leia. That's really funny. I like that. Oh, and then besides that, in the back here, there's Han and Luke in their Stormtrooper attire, and these are figures that are like Barbie doll size, and I had the Han one back in the day. I don't know whatever happened to it. And then another giant figure back there. Oh, and here is another promotional guy. This time it's in the X-Wing uniform. That's really funny. I wish the local baseball teams by me would do this, because I would be there immediately. Here's some really cute little vinyl figures, and then a Hoth set and an R2, and then my favorite, Mighty Mugs, the predecessor to my Funko collection. And I never saw Tebow. I never had him. I would have gotten him for sure. I don't even know if I had a Wicket. That's really random. And up here are the droid carded guys that I have. I still need the Boba Fett, but I have both of those. Look at this Chewie bust. He's really entertaining. Like, look at his face. He looks really funny. And then there's this Luke, who doesn't look like Luke either. There's some weird little busts here. And here are the figures that I was saying are like Barbie size. And if you look around the corner, you can see, like, here's Luke with Yoda. I had a Han and a different Luke. I'm not sure whatever happened to those. And there's some other designs here. I want to say I had Han as the Stormtrooper, like I was showing the 2-pack before. And there's Ceremony Luke. And I had this Hoth Han. And then just regular, actually that's Jedi Han. I want all of these. And of course, in a heavily Star Wars focused store, you need to have Star Wars Black Series, and they have quite a bit here. And I have the Han one of these. Apparently the theme is that I have the Han thing of everything. And above these guys there's this really cool poster. I like that. And then some more Black Series down here. And these guys. And some more boxed collectibles. Super neat. This X-Wing is pretty phenomenal. It's covered in the swamp from Dagobah. I like that a lot. Like a lot. And here's Boba Fett with Slave One. That's cool too. I need more vehicles. I'm not sure if I have any vehicles aside from a couple Millennium Falcons. And speaking of vehicles, here we have a TIE Fighter. And I'm not sure what this is. It looks like the cannon or the gun guy from one of the ships maybe. And here is the speeder bike from I'll think of it. Why can't I think of it? Endor. And down here, I was just looking, there's a little two-back. Look at him. He's cute. Does his little mouth open? No. But look, he's super cute. Does he count as a vehicle? I mean, he has a saddle. I guess I would. Oh, and here. He's another vehicle, kind of, sort of, if you want to say vehicle in the loosest sense. Oh, and I had this bank. This Vader bank. You press this button and he does stuff. He's not doing it right now. But I used to have that. And more vehicles. we have some old school Millennium Falcons, and I need one of these eventually. And a Scout Walker. And then what's over here? Oh, the Imperial Attack Base. That's what I was talking about in the intro. It is Echo Base. I also had this set here with Han and Jabba, and I really like this Jabba. Here is a case of all the older figures. Here are a bunch of little Ewoks and the trading cards. I just want to buy everything in this case. I would like one of each. Like that would be a good day. And look at these little guys. They're super tiny. I'm not sure what those were. I also can't get them in the focus because they're so tiny. But they're cute. Maybe they're like Micro Machine guys. But you can get all of them for $30. That's a pretty good deal. Moving along in the case, you can see more guys, and there's a little Hani in the background. Oh, and a Hani up front on a Tauntaun. Oh, here's the box from Han with the Tauntaun. Like I said, I just want one of each item in here, including this vintage Slave 1. Here's a droid factory. Maybe that's similar to the droid factory at Galaxy's Edge that I'm going to do soon. But probably not. I think the one at Disney's a bit different. And here's the cantina scene with Greedo. It's super cute. And some original books. And here's that Imperial Attack Base, the Hoth Echo Base playset that the store is named after. I'm just gonna ask for one of everything in this case. Look at these guys. I'm not even sure who Reese is. I mean, everyone knows who Yoda is, but maybe he was in the cantina. And then these original Star Wars guys too. And that speeder bike that we saw before, I believe, or a different speeder bike, but this one has Wicket as well, and that's super cute. And some glasses, and then some carded figures here. And here are just a whole bunch of busts. All the busts you could ever want. Bust, bust, bust. Busty, busty, busts. Like I said, one of each, please. That's what I want. Look at this cute little guy. I'm not sure what's on his head, but he's cute. And this is even cuter. It's Chip and Dale Ewoks. What? I didn't know that this existed. And Donald Duck is Han Solo. And there's a little Donald Duck in Carbonite. And Goofy is Cad Bane. These are super neat. There's more down here. Goofy is C-3PO. Mickey is Luke Skywalker. And even more in the back, you can see there. Goofy is Chewbacca. This would be a whole new collection I would need. Here are some of the newer carded figures that when I buy, I typically keep on the card because I like the artwork so much. And then some Power of the Force figures, as well as some Lucy's. But the Power of the Force figures I had before the Black Series, and kind of purged those in order to move on to the Black Series because the size is better, the articulation, the details. So I feel like I just keep like one-upping my collection through the years. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Micro Machines. These teeny tiny Ewoks. They're so tiny. And there is some stuff that isn't Star Wars. The majority of the stuff here is Star Wars, but they do have a good selection of carded random figures like you'll see in a lot of stores. Here's some Star Trek collectibles. And Spawn. I've always liked the Spawn figures, but never actually collected them myself. A lot of Spawn. Alien here. Cool stuff. Oh, and here's those muscle men, the alien muscle men that I think are hilarious and super adorable. Okay, maybe some more Star Wars stuff. This is in the front of the store. There's Jabba's barge. More Legos. Ooh, look at that Lego Jabba scene. That's really neat. And maybe my favorite thing in the entire store. That's Yoda wearing R2 Mickey ears and his lightsaber. It's pretty phenomenal. Like, I really love this. This should be in my living room. Look at this Godzilla mask. I've only seen this online, and I may have to break down and get one of these eventually. And it's really cool. Itchy and scratchy. Yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff in the store. And these turtles based on the comics. Since we're in Orlando, there's more Disney figures than I would normally see. And there's these cute little Mickeys and even a little hula Mickey. And here's a Peanuts figure of the characters dressed in their Ghost Halloween costume. And some Pee-wee's Playhouse figures. Here's a secret. I'm afraid of Pee-wee Herman. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I am. I can't help it. And look at these carded Godzilla figures. Super neat. Here's a little stormtrooper. Mr. Potato Head, that's called a Spud Trooper. But look over here at this Yoda. That is hilarious. He's kind of hideous, I'm not gonna lie. And it's called Master Yoda. The name's phenomenal, but that's nightmare fuel right there. That's terrifying. Here's the Godzilla mask I showed before, but look, here's Mecha Godzilla. And he's all chromy and shiny. That's really cool. There's also a cool wrestling section here with these bendables. And then I was looking over here at these figures, and I don't know if I've ever seen this many in one place in this good of condition. They're all in a case. There's a lot of them, and they're all super cute. Like, maybe I just need to like get one of every case in general. Like, just every case, I'll just clear out everything and buy one of everything. Like, I could possibly do that. I've never seen these before. Panta Doodoo. But look at that guy. And then there's this guy. Look how cute they are. Look at this guy's face. He's so happy. And this one's so happy. They're the happiest. And here's a really cool music box. And think of it says tigers can be anything. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's tigers as different animals. Look at that one at the top in the clamshell. And that one's a dolphin, I believe. A bat. Is that one like a llama? And that one's like just fat, maybe. Yeah, I really think these are adorable. Especially these pandas here. There's this really neat pennant here. I may end up getting this for Jacob since he is the pennant guy. I also just noticed this Star Wars cookware. It's super cute too. Here's a little blind box Pink Panther. Look how dapper he is here. With his little rose. Aww. That's super cute. And then another little blind box here by Kid Robot. There's these little guys. Look at the box. Those are the guys you could get. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. He looks like he's seen some things. And this one's very sad. This blind box is called Switch Panda. This guy's a little astronaut. And then this is called Emma. And there's this cute little bunny cat. I'm not sure if it's a bunny or a cat, but she's very lovely. There's also this Ariel, who's very lovely. And vintage trolls. This one's a little boxing troll, and this one looks like a little explorer. And then there's this also evil queen. And that's the same kind of style as the ones I was looking at Disney Springs. I really like this line. And another blind box by Kid Robot. This one is Kaiju Dunny battle. And look, there's this cute little guy and that guy, and the box looks like this with these little fun friends. There's some weird blind boxes in the store, but I'm all for it. Like, I really like all the different blind boxes. And even more blind boxes. There's Hello Kitty by Kid Robot and Fraggle Rock, and I love Fraggle Rock. Look at this guy. Oh, I loved him. I don't even know his name. Does anyone remember that guy's name? There's the box, and then there's Moe's Tavern, Simpson guys. There's Homer with his little beer stein, and here's the different ones you can get. Oh my goodness, I just found an original My Little Pony. I had this My Little Pony. Oh, I don't remember her name. I think it was something to do with the space theme here. Oh, I had her. I still have my first My Little Pony. I got rid of all the other ones in order to downsize. Oh look, and I have Thanksgiving nails. There's a little turkey there. I found more Mr. Potato Head friends, and I want to show these because I appreciate their names. This one is Chipbaka, because potato chip, potato, yeah. This one is Yam Solo, and that's adorable. And this one is Spudafet, like Spuds. Yeah, I really appreciate the naming for this line. And up here is the turtle's blimp and a giant Leia with a speeder bike. Like, she's giant. Like, it takes up almost the whole top of the shelf, and then an even bigger, well not bigger, but the same size loop up here, almost touching the ceiling. I've never seen those. They are gigantic. I would say life size, but I mean, that would be really large. So, still really big. Oh, I found one more blind box. This one is called Pico Pig, and here are some like little girl sleeping. She's dressed as maybe a bear, but I was most interested down here in these like, I think this is a pancake and with butter. Like, there's two of them here, and there's this little pig. These are the different contents. It's just like the pig in different foods. Oh, and it's a cute pig besides. So that was Echo Base Collectibles, and it was amazing because it was, the majority of it was Star Wars merch. And of course, that is my favorite. As Swoosh would say, that is my bread and butter. So thanks for watching. I got Jacob the pennant that I think he'll like, since he is a pennant guy. I have no outro, which is the outro. I do have a Patreon, which is below, so go ahead and hit that up and subscribe and help out as much as you can. I appreciate everything, and thanks. Bye.